Hello and welcome back to Dota Battles. We are on Season 1, Week 8, Kunkka's Tree Weasles versus Planet Hype. Game 2, Planet Hype took the first game after 61 motherfucking minutes.
There we go.
And hey, I'm Warbond, your
And I'm
host.
Spare,
Co-host.
co-host.
Radiant team ban.
So we're switching up sides. We got Planet Hype on Dire side now. And Kunkka's True Weasles on the Radiant.
Okay, I'm gonna call it Tinker ban, Shadow Shaman ban, Dragon Knight and Slardar.
Okay.
Well, we never get to talk about it at all.
Let's see here. Magnus. Meepo.
So, no, Meepo's not getting a fucking ban. I would laugh my ass off.
Now
Actually,
I'm
see if
just
Meepo picked.
saying names.
Oh, okay, good.
Rubik.
I don't know. Well, KTW is taking their time thinking about it. Whatever the case. Come on. Come on.
Formulating their strategy.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. They're Faceless Void. Okay, well, good. I'm completely
Dire
wrong.
team ban.
Once again, there's a Death Prophet. If only I'd said that.
Radiant
Awesome.
team ban.
And then, I mean, in that case, maybe
you know what?
Weaver and Tinker. Lifestealer. Okay, good. Let's keep
Dire
it.
team
Oh, hey,
ban.
there's a Weaver.
Radiant
Let's see what the
team
first
pick.
pick is.
I said Lifestealer.
Did you? Good job, man.
I actually said a Magnus
Dire
ban.
team pick.
Yeah, I know you said Magnus.
And
Ban.
so
Good catch.
KTW were maybe banking on Magnus. Maybe they're like, oh shit, Planet Hype fucked up now. I don't know why they would
Maybe.
talk like that.
I mean, Magnus. I mean, get a Magnus. Maybe AA as a support. Maybe Elder Titan. I don't know. Maybe just go for a really solid team fight lineup.
All carries. That's what I see most often in public games.
I am Shadow Shaman.
Shadow Shaman and Venomancer. Two very solid supports.
Radiant team pick.
And see, this last game you're talking about kind of saving. Yeah, see, Magnus, Ancient
Radiant
Apparition.
team
There we
pick.
go. They're going for that team fight shit, baby. But last game you were talking about waiting on your kind of core heroes. And they
Dire
definitely
team
seem to be
pick.
doing that. Of course, with such a limited pool, they also run the risk of them getting picked before they get a chance to. Yeah, I like what KTW is doing right now.
We're
I
gonna
like
see
what they're
the
putting
Tinker.
out hard. I don't know that they want to do a Tinker into this. Or maybe they do, just avoid team fights entirely. And just let him focus on split pushing.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of, like, they banned out Death Prophet.
Yeah, which is interesting.
So, I don't know.
Like, I could see why... No, I can't see. Like, none of the bans make sense to me. Damn it, this is why we talk through this point. And also,
Yeah,
the drafts
right.
normally go a lot quicker.
Okay, guys, just any time now. Our analysis is over, so if you're waiting to, like,
Yeah, well,
get our... There we go.
Okay.
Pugna.
Dire team pick.
What
See,
do I like
it's
about
interesting.
Pugna? Life Drain.
Like,
That's a pretty good one.
I mean, you got the Life
Radiant
Drain, you got the
team pick.
Decrepify, the Nether Blast. Could have worked with... And see, this is what I was going to say is interesting. Planet Hype banned out the Death Prophet, which would have been a great pusher, tower
Radiant
pusher, along
team
with Shadow
pick.
Shaman and Pugna. And then KTW banned out the Faceless Void, which would have been another great team fight hero,
Dire team
along
pick.
with Magnus, Ancient Apparition, and Slardar. But they pick up the Rubik, which... Some good spells to seal there. I mean, the Poison Nova,
10
the Serpent
seconds
Ward,
remaining.
Serpent Wars, I
hell,
was
even
gonna
Life
say.
Drain, the Primal Split, Primal Split.
5 seconds.
Primal Split will
remaining.
probably be the best one thus far. And Undying, just kind of keep everyone in place with the Tombstone. And Dragon Knight pickup.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting indeed.
Undying versus Dragon Knight.
This,
I mean, I'm just thinking about the decay.
probably see a Magnus mid
7
versus
strength.
versus Brew? Maybe. Like, I don't know who they're going to pick. Lord Wildman, so let's see. Emery, Pugna middle. KSY is going to be their carry along with SP and Rubik, unless they're going to put Undying. SP played off lane last time. I don't know how strongly they're sticking to that. So yeah, it will be Magnus versus Pugna in the mid lane. And then 13-14, Salmon and Lord Wildman will probably be the safe lane farmer. And then put Rabbit on the
Prepare
off.
for battle.
I don't know, that's not how it was last time. Maybe I got that backwards.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever.
Introduce the
Yeah.
dire.
Alright, for Planet Hype, we got Samurai. What?
Wait a minute. I should be introducing the dire.
No. Wait. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Go
for
for
Planet
it.
Hype. We have Emery on the Pugna, Samurai Salmon on the Venomancer, stand-in Lord Wildman taking the Dragon Knight, going to bottom lane. Shadow Shaman,
Yeah,
13-14,
so he will be
also
the
going to the bottom lane.
Carrion
And
dude.
finally, Rabbit on the Brewmaster on the top lane.
Okay, and for Kunkka's Tree Weasels, we've got
30
KSY, the
seconds
stand-in
to
on the
battle.
Slardar. We've got Flex on the Rubik. Naz on the Ancient Apparition. Over there, Fear Boner in the middle lane on Magnus. And then we've got SP on the Undying solo off lane. Which I was put on a solo lane with an Undying before, and I thought I was going to get destroyed, and I ended up doing way more than I ever could have thought possible.
Who were you?
Huh?
Who were you playing as?
The battle begins.
Undying.
Oh, you were Undying.
Yes.
I thought you
that's-
were
That was the point of me
against-
saying that I was playing Undying solo.
I thought you were saying you were against Undying solo.
No. No, that would be preposterous and terrifying, as it turns out. Whatever. Here we go. Fucking fight, guys. Jesus, I'm done. I'm done with this game. I'm done with this caster bit. That was the moment.
Fuck all of you. Alright, so apparently Planet Hype is a little worried about KTW's lineup here. Putting two tri-lanes against each other normally means that you wanna shut them down a little bit harder than you could otherwise.
Yeah, and
To
then
kind of it negates the two protect one aspect.
yeah. And I don't know, like maybe it's just because they can't see Flex and Naz right now. And Naz has picked up the Chilling Touch first. So when they do go, they want to be able to do as much damage as possible. 13-14 is going to scat them out. So he knows that they're there now. Maybe he saw them before.
Oh, I would hope that they would assume that they're there.
Assume, but
Yes.
you never know. They could have been rotating around, doing some
I
crazy level 1
suppose.
shit. Telekinesis on 13-14, just to kind of fuck around with them a little bit. I don't know. See, the thing is, I feel like KTW's lane here has more to worry about. But then again, with the Chilling Touch, the Chilling Touch adds damage to attacks, and so it can, like, all of a sudden, at level 1, you can be deceptively strong. That's why you see, I mean, Lycan just being the new cancer and all, gets picked up a lot, and then you also see Ancient Apparition picked up with Lycan a lot as well. So you've got the Howl, the extra damage, on top of the Chilling Touch extra damage, that can really surprise everyone with how much damage it does.
Yeah. Are you predicting then early aggressiveness or like, is that?
Oh, and see, that's what I was saying. I would have expected early aggressiveness from Planet Hype, but maybe because of the Chilling Touch and the Slardar kind of AE bash potential, that KSY is going to play a little bit more aggressively.
Now, this Pugna in the middle lane, played by Emery, he's pretty
What
squishy
is Fear Boner doing?
to begin with.
Is he just waiting?
Is he? Oh, he's calling for a gank.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Yeah.
And no, that's... I know what I'll do. I'll run right up the middle. You can see me from forever away.
Well, I mean that's one way to do it.
And sometimes it works. But, I mean, apart from... Well, he did have Skewer. He could have started off with a Skewer.
Who was that doing the dewarding here on KTW side?
Flex? I mean, I didn't actually see.
Whoever it was, good job.
Or no, maybe Nas, because Nas was doing it. Yeah, he's got the Sentry Wards. Yeah, Nas was doing it last game as well. Oh, God. Nothing is happening.
Well, 340 in. Let's see if they bought Flying Couriers. No.
Nothing for KTW side. I think this is a really bad misstep.
Could spell disaster.
And you know what? I'm not gonna pull any punches here, Warbond. I'm gonna call GG already.
Wait for who?
Planet Hype has the game.
Then again, yeah, because you see where Planet Hype's courier is versus where KTW's courier is. I thought I saw that.
He streamed from Nas.
No,
Maybe they'll
they're
use
both
this
up
to
there.
do it. He's gonna go the long way around. 13-14 season coming, but there's telekinesis from Flex on to 13-14.
Eddie.
Poison or Venomous Gale ends up hitting Nas. Level 1, no
Oh.
damage. 13-14.
There it
He ends up
is.
going down. Yeah. Chilling
There
touch
it
for some
is.
added damage.
Lord
They might
Wildman.
get Lord Wildman as well. And they will. See? There's that chilling touch. It went down. Lord Wildman
Exactly
just
as I described.
couldn't hang. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe not exactly as I described.
Somewhat like I predicted.
Let's look at the top lane real quick.
do
SP
that.
on the Undying, sit at 19-3. Rabbit at 15-7, so he's actually doing a really good job. Really good job, by the way. Damn it. Damn
No,
it.
I caught it. You just call yourself on it so fucking quick.
I know, because
You know that I will.
because I know that you will. We got a rotation by Lord Wildman, or maybe that he's just going to take over the lane.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate too for, I mean,
Yeah,
having the
he's
Dragon
gonna
Knight and the
take over
Brewmaster,
the
they're both strength heroes, and then dying.
Ooh, bottom lane, KSY, with a
strength
slithering crush.
heroes.
And see, maybe this is the right call, because Rabbit has got the Drunken Brawler, or I should say Brewmaster has Drunken Brawler, which gives
yeah.
him evasion chance. And so he might have a better time up against the Slardar.
Yeah, because that Slardar, like, every time I've played a Slardar, which is like 4, I feel like it's only mid game where I've really where you hit your stride, you know, and you're able to do shit. Because early on, you more or less got to use your escape more than anything else.
I don't know, last
Try
time
to
I
make
played
something happen
Slardar.
up here in the top lane.
Yeah. And they do it. He's got the Tombstone up. He's already maxed Tombstone, as a matter of fact, which I guess, I mean, it makes sense for solo offlane. Get that escape going.
Yep.
Or who knows, maybe that's a standard build. I've only played Undying a handful of times.
Dire's middle
Well,
tower
then
is
again,
under
I
attack.
mean, you think that you're going up against a tri-lane and ends up you're not. Would you still want to max out your Tombstone?
Yeah, probably.
Right. So Emery is completely behind SP, but they do nothing with it, and he rotates back to mid.
And the boring continues. Good job, guys.
Let's take a look at these graphs.
It's way too fucking early.
Yeah.
Even though now I'm kind of curious. Oh my god, 1,500 gold. GG, man.
GG.
I'm calling it the other way now. Kunkka's Tree Weasels has got this.
With every kill, you're like, and that's GG.
Yeah, for the other people.
I've been cut off.
Completely missed that shit.
Well, my camera caught it.
Oh, good.
I wasn't looking at it. I was looking at net worth in my mini-map.
And
See
that's
if-
the sort of solid casting you can expect from us here at DotaBattles.com. I'm
And that's
Despair.
going to be GG for Planet Hype. I'm
GG
Warbond.
for Planet
Thanks,
Hype.
thanks for watching.
Good night, everyone. No, but seriously, that probably is GG. Yeah, 3-0, just like last time. And
It's starting off in KTW's favor.
You know, it's interesting. I feel as far as their hard carries, which, I mean, Magnus... I mean, really, KTW only has Slardar.
What is
Honestly.
going on here, gentlemens?
I think that they are a little bit more evenly matched as the game progresses. Like last time, Planet Hype with Sven and Kunkka, there was definitely an end game that you saw, and we did see that if it went
And
too far,
predicted.
yeah, if it went too far, then Sven and Kunkka were just gonna put penises in everyone all the time.
Everyone! Yeah, and that's how it happened. And when there wasn't enough anus or other orifice coming to them, they went in search of it.
Well, eventually went in search of it. Because, you know, they were losing so hard at one point. This really was the most epic struggle that I've ever seen. And yes, that's exactly what happened. Bottom lane, KSY.
Rabbit again?
Jumps in. Yeah, Slithering Crush. They're going to... Oh, there's the Primal Split to try to get it out. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Yeah, at a certain point,
And,
you use
yep.
it as an escape, but you may as well regoose with it.
Yep. Can he
That
micro
is-
the shit, though?
And that is so difficult to
Oh,
micro.
there's the rock. Does he hit? There's the Shackles. That's another kill. Naz ends up going down.
And now let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, now let's get the fuck out of here because Rabbit's still painfully low. Still has the amplify damage on him.
And Flex isn't able to make that kill happen, but
Oblige.
valiant effort.
Good job, boys.
I can't let you have
And meanwhile, they're feeling froggy. KSY coming up to the top lane. He's going to see if he can't do something Lord Wildman. None too soon. Holy shit, that's what happened. Slardar went straight blink. Like, the last fight, I was like, huh, it almost seems like he blinked in there. Something else must have happened. But no, just straight blink. Interesting. Oh, and there's the Dragon Tail to try to ward him off. And I think he's going to be fine. Good plays there by Lord Wildman.
Yeah, it was a great setup with KSY and SP.
Oh, but he's
Dire's
like,
middle
he's
tower
got
is under
true
attack.
sight on you, dude. You need to be next to the tower. Okay, there he goes. Will he blink in and crush just to piss him off? No, he will not. That'd have been awesome. Another
Dire's
Primal Split
top
on the bottom
tower
lane.
is under attack.
Shadow Shaman ends up going down. Rabbit, though. Oh, it was a stolen Primal Split. Holy shit, did not even catch that. I was like, that seems really soon for another Primal
Yeah,
Split.
and I was gonna say,
Dire's top
how
tower is
how
under
is
attack.
Brewmaster himself and also his other 3 forms?
I just saw the Primal Split.
I noticed that he
I didn't think too hard about it.
It looked a little off to me.
Dire's structures
If I
are
were
fortified.
better, I would have been able to articulate exactly what's going on.
A Blast onto Emery in the mid lane.
Dire's
Oh,
top tower is under attack.
wow.
It was a zoning.
Well, Fearboner tried to get the Blink
Skewer.
Skewer back, yeah, but it did not happen. And wow, this is, I mean, relatively quick blinks coming out from Fearboner and KSY. And we'll honestly probably see Flex pick one up as well. I mean, not first thing, but eventually he's probably going to pick one up. Just for that blink initiate with telekinesis and whatever else he happened to steal at the time.
Yeah, I didn't even know that the telekinesis worked that way with Rubik.
Dire's
The
middle
one time that I
tower
played
is under
Rubik.
attack.
Oh, as far as picking him up and slamming him down a different location.
In a different location, or
Yeah.
in a direction.
Yeah, and it also stuns, yeah, around his.
And so, yeah, you
plant
can
stuff.
hit other people with it, and I had no fucking clue.
Yeah, Rubik's a pretty cool guy, honestly.
Until you're playing against him.
Until you're playing against him.
And then
Yeah.
he's impossibly good.
Well, that goes with anyone.
Everyone.
And we got 4 in the bottom lane. They will probably try to push this. Fearboner, by the way, has been doing a great job of getting dim
Dire's
runes,
middle tower is under attack.
which I mean, I guess makes sense. Even though Emery is actually pretty fast, I didn't
Radiant's
realize
top
that
tower
Pugna could
is
be that
under
fast.
attack.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure. I don't know. Like, I got nothing for it.
Things.
Just Dota things.
Samurai
as
Salmon
fuck.
putting up the plague words. I actually didn't mean to say it that way, but I want to go with it because it sounds like I was doing a thing. And there's the blink hit by KSY. Oh my god. Slithering Crush, followed by the Ancient Apparition Frost Blast. Everyone is dying. The Primal Split, but even the Primal Split. Oh, Fearboner comes in for the RP. And they're only going to be able to get the AA off of it. Yeah, Lord Wildman comes in as well. Pops Dragon Form,
Dire's
dies.
bottom
Emery,
tower is under attack.
cycloned up. Once again, Flex with that stolen primal split. Holy shit. There's a lot of work done there, boys.
Yeah, that was a 2 for 5.
Dire's bottom tower is
Was
under
it 2 for
attack.
5?
Or no, I'm looking at it the other way. That was a 2 for 3.
Dire's
I'm sorry.
bottom tower has
Yeah.
fallen.
I was just waiting. I don't know. I saw the 3 down, then I saw another 2.
Dire's bottom tower is under
do
But yeah,
attack.
great fight by Kunkka's True Weasles.
Yeah,
And-
not a total loss on their part.
And let's see, I want to
Or on the part of Planet Hype, that is.
Okay. SP has picked up the mech, so we could probably expect to see more of that. Them fighting. Oh, Jesus, like what? Thought it was pretty obvious myself.
Well, then why did you explain it?
'Cause silence. Just deafening fucking silence from you.
It stood on its own. What do you want me to say?
Top lane, Lord Wildman. It's a Dragon Tail and Fear Boner, Life Drain. Oh, but he is not going to be able to get him. And yeah, he's going to walk away. Lord Wildman walks back into the Frost Blast, which is going to be kind of upsetting.
21 health, by the way.
Yeah, it was really close. It was a Decrepify, or a Dragon Tail into Decrepify into the Life Drain, but there just wasn't enough there. Which is actually really surprising. I thought they would have been able to kill him. I guess he does have 8 armor, though. And so now KTW on the top lane.
There's a Blink Initiate by KSY.
Oh, Dragon Tail, but the telekinesis, yeah, he's not going to get away from that. Holy
Got
shit.
some TP reactions.
Oh! He was trying for it. And Rabbit coming in. Valiant effort. Poison Nova dropped. Hits on SP only.
Radiant's middle
Frost
tower
Blast
is
ends up
under
catching
attack.
the Brewmaster.
Another missed skewer by Fearboner.
And there's the split. But then the RP catches everything. Wards are dropped. Holy shit, they're just unloading everything in this fight.
Better focus.
Dragon Tail
wards.
comes in on SP. Salmon's almost going down though. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
Another great fight by KTW.
Shit.
That's going
I
to be
wanna
GG
see-
for Planet Hype.
Dire's
Yeah, I
bottom
want to say I
tower
saw
is
like
under attack.
17 different RPs in that fight. Like 4 primal splits. Saw an A10 flying low. Jesus Christ.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, like
That was just a lot of shit going on.
a lot of shit going on.
All over the place. People were blinking in and out
Like an episode of Dragon Ball Z.
of existence. Yeah.
Dire's
I
top
think
tower
there was a
has
spirit
fallen.
bomb in there.
Actually, I mean, AA's Frost Blast.
Yeah, I mean,
kinda like
yeah,
Spear.
that does kind of fit. Capitalizing on that, they're coming back though. Emery and the other guy, Samurai
I think they
Salmon.
may be needing to not do that right now. Not by themselves. I mean, they've already seen the power of those Blink initiations. Oh, that was kind of misplayed there. KSY, just a random slithering crush. Maybe that was just kind of posturing.
No.
Or maybe he just fucked up. I know I've done that a million times. There's nothing like having Blink on Earthshaker
Radiant's
with Echo
middle
Slam off
tower is under
cooldown,
attack.
and instead of hitting Blink Echo Slam, you Echo Slam and then
Radiant
Blink.
structures
I've done that.
fortified.
I've done that too many times on too many characters that I've been afraid to admit.
I pop ultimates all the time, like out in the middle of nothing, and
Oh, I just ulted myself.
yeah, I'll use mechanism and the mono boots, like when nobody's around.
See, my favorite with things like
Radiant's
mechanism
bottom tower
and just
is under
items in general
attack.
is, you know how they added in the alt click for items that you're about to buy and for abilities and stuff? Well, I constantly think like,
Dire's
well,
top tower
you
is
should
under
be able to
attack.
alt click.
Radiant's
Oh,
middle tower
Fear
is
Boner
under
skewering
attack.
in, Decrepify hits him, but the RP goes into Salmon.
Radiant's
He
bottom
gets the
tower
fuck
is
out of
under
there. Oh my
attack.
god, like,
KSY goes down.
yeah. SP ends up going down. Lord Wildman pops his Dragon Form. Actually did a little bit of damage there.
Too
Fear
fast to
Boner's
follow.
still alive, which surprised me. And
for long.
has Yeah, Naz will likely go down as well. If he can...
There it is.
There's the rock, yeah.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a very long cooldown.
I had no idea what was happening that fight. There are just so many big, pretty things happening.
Did you see all the lights and the colors?
That's about what I was casting at that point. Like, there was dragons, things.
I will tell you this: that was a wipe for KTW, and that's going to be GG for Kunkka Tree Weasles.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. They should go ahead and call it now. Another missed blink crush by KSY in the middle lane. I do like the aggression though. It's just
I was gonna say it's fast and furious. We have more kills in this entire game, or in this game at 19 minutes than we had in the entire last game.
I don't think that's entirely
That's
true,
not
but
true. It feels like it
it's
could
true.
be.
Yes, exactly. Verisimilitude or truthiness, as one might say nowadays.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, so that's gonna be another the final tier whatever for the other guys.
Tier 1 mid, yeah.
One.
And they're going to keep it going. Let's see. RP is 10 seconds. Oh, I can't wait. I want to see it happen. There's the Blink Crush on 2. 13, 14, and Emery. Here comes the AA Blast followed up. It's 3 of them, including Rabbit. Rabbit just has to run. Another attempted Blink Skewer by Fearboner, but...
Has he hit a single skewer yet?
He has not hit a single skewer, no.
Dire's
Or at least not a
structures
Blink
are
Skewer that I've
fortified.
seen. So yeah, that was well played once again by KTW. I mean that Blink Crush is just fucking planet.
I was gonna say they have really great team synergy in this one.
Dire's bottom
Well,
tower
like I
is
said,
under
man, that
attack.
team fight shit. I mean the AA Blast, the Frost Blast by Naz was again well timed, and the thing is, like, it was very close, but you also get a much smaller circle when you're doing it from that close.
Yeah.
Or a much smaller radius, if I don't want to sound like a 4-year-old. Bit of a
Tiny
scale.
circle.
Up to KSY. Rabbit's going to go ahead and do the split. KSY ends up going down. Once again, the RP just completely shuts down those
Fearboner
primal
drops.
Yeah. And they are slowed by the cold feet. That must be so frustrating. They had 2 supports just naked and alone, and also inexplicably sopping wet, just waiting for them, and they could not get to them.
Honestly,
weird,
just
but-
yeah. Like, you know what? I don't want to know.
That's just how you want to find supports in this game.
The Crystal Maiden,
Yeah, naked, alone, sopping
Lena.
wet, and preferably at half-life and with no gear, no farm at all. Maybe some wards. I'll allow some wards in this fantasy.
Tied up.
Ooh, a gym. That'd be too sweet though. Let's back it off a little bit.
This is becoming unrealistic. Still gonna masturbate to it, but
Oh well, obviously. Are Planet Hype gonna go for the Roshan? I don't know that they could even do it, but it's the sort of bold
wording it.
move that they need right now.
yeah.
Even though they did, I mean, we didn't quite discuss the implications of it, but they did once again have a nice team fight. That's 2 in a row, if we're keeping track here.
Yeah.
And let's see if they can do it again on the tier 2 bottom.
Under attack.
Just gonna keep making this happen every time. It's gonna be
Yeah.
crush and counter crush. But
And
KTW,
once again, RP up in 5 seconds.
Dire's bottom tower
Split
has
in
fallen.
10, and Dragon Form in 12. Or, well, 10 now. Well, it's now 6.
so Blink Initiate from Slardar, Fearboner comes
Into,
in,
yes, into a
Dire's
failed
bottom
skewer.
tower is under
into a
attack.
failed skewer, and then reverse polarity, and then the sniper shot from Ancient Apparition.
Yes, the
And-
sniper shot.
and so that
Yeah,
means
look
that
at
the
KSY
Flex
over here.
Flex and SP just hang out and wait to get killed. Then again, SP has been doing a couple of work 14 fucking assists. It's 14 work, by the way.
Yeah, I got
2
it.
kills, a death.
I want to kind of look at the gold graph and check out the net worth and look at
All
some
right, now
items,
you don't. Nope.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Keep your eyes fucking peeled.
and the thing is, with the blinks, it could happen at any moment.
Stay tuned, kids. Shit's about to get real.
You're about to watch a man get murdered live on television. Everyone at home's like, I
I don't want
know.
to see this. You know what? I'll DVR it. Decide later when I'm getting drunk.
drunk and kind of horny.
What?
Yeah, let's watch that murder. Do that look around.
Nothing makes me wetter than some fucking murder. Get
Oh,
that
come
fear
on,
gunner
guys.
going.
Stop teasing. SP.
Just stick it in. Just stick it in.
Tombstone goes down. Just a little preparatory tombstone.
Zoning tombstone.
I mean, kind of. It's still there. Oh, they're not going to do anything with that.
Yeah, don't need to. Don't even care. It's only got, what, a minute cooldown? So, fuck it. We'll do it again in a minute. Meanwhile, 1 million serpent wards are going, or plague wards. Serpent wards, plague wards. Well, they could do serpent wards as well.
Yeah. And this... I mean, that is one good thing about Venomancer with the plague words, is that you make it way more difficult to
Yeah.
break into the base.
You are discouraging those sorts of actions.
I mean,
Then
up to a
again,
certain point.
all
Up
they have to do is rotate mid, and they're in the exact same position without
Here
all
we
the
go.
plague wards.
SP goes ahead and pops the flesh golem, fear boner up there very bravely with another random skewer.
Is he going to put out the tombstone?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now's a good time to put out that
Drunken
tombstone.
Haze on
There it
fear
is.
boner, skewer just kind of hitting some creeps. I mean, they really, like, no one's committing to this fight, but that favors KTW because they're the ones doing the damage in the tier 3. And it's not like they've got a fucking tree ant where they can just living armor it back up.
So the longer they stay here and the longer they stay alive, the worse
Yeah,
it
and-
is
Yeah,
for Planet
exactly.
Hype.
Like, it's actually really kind of surprising me. Maybe they're hoping that they'll just keep at it, and here comes the AA Blast. It's gonna hit. Oh, it's gonna hit onto 3, and that's gonna send Emery at the very least back to the base. Holy shit, that skewer in once again. Cyclone onto Wildman.
Nope. RP
Yep.
doesn't help all that much.
Flex ends up going down after Fear Boner
So
goes
got
down.
that primal split
Yeah.
from Rabbit. There it is.
Yep, there it is indeed.
That's
Naz
going to go down. KSY is in trouble.
He's in-
SP, you should probably get the fuck out now. Drop a tombstone.
He's crying as he runs.
He's limping even.
Oh, but the primal sort wears off, and that's gonna be him. Yeah, and then they're gonna go into the Roshan. Cool.
does
Another
Brewmaster-
good fight by Planet Hype.
Yeah.
Like, more I think about it, maybe that's why KTW
Surprising.
didn't want to fucking commit to that, because they knew that Fear was not gonna land that blink skewer RP.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
But because they knew that Fear sucks a lot at Magnus. If he's not screaming at his team, why the fuck did you put me on Magnus? He
Hey
should
man,
be.
if you got nothing else to talk about, blame the players. Okay, now I want to look at the gold graph.
Oh, yeah. Graft.
Roshan has
Oh, I got it.
fallen to the
Alright.
dire.
Swinging in favor of Planet Hype.
Yeah, just a little bit though.
And- Oh, you know, actually, I was looking at XP. XP is definitely in favor of.
Yeah,
Planet
still,
Hype, and
still
then-
very solidly in favor of KTW. Looking at items, nothing too big on Planet Hype's side. I mean, a bunch of vitality boosters because you've got 3 dudes, actually 4, who want Aghanim Scepter at some point. I mean, really all but the Dragon Knight. And then a mix of things on KTW side. Nothing else coming out from KSW or KSY. He's got the Helm of the Dominator, but not much beyond. How much gold's he sitting on? Oh, meanwhile, in the, oh, shit, I thought they were gone.
It does an annoying amount of damage.
Yeah, with the Ag Scepter, with rank 2, yes it does. And Lord Wildman gonna get frozen in place, but he's also gonna be able to just get out of there. There's the RP they're waiting for. On to Salmon, on to Emery. They're both gonna go down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And
Wildman comes
can he
back
get
up
out of there?
quickly.
And here comes Lord Wildman with the Dragon form. KSY is gonna end up going down for sure. Immediate buyback by Fearboner. And here comes the chase. Do you have a rock on you, bro? Do you have a rock on you, bro?
Wow, that's
Oh,
very
but they do
druggy.
have a
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Very what?
Very druggy.
Yeah, right. 13-14 ends up going down, though, by Nas. They're doing the old Regoose, looks like. Rabbit is in a bad spot right now. Cold feet slowing him down, followed by the decay.
Just keep running. Keep running. Take him away from your base. There's not much else you can do.
I mean, create space is it. Yeah.
Survived
it's
a lot
about
longer than I
never-
thought.
Touch the stuff.
And again, he's level fucking 16. I didn't even realize that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Who, the Beastman or the Brewmaster?
Brewmaster, yeah, and so he's got everything maxed, but yeah, but everything. He's got
Yeah,
everything
and you
maxed.
know, that's I didn't even think about that, but that's probably one reason why they're doing so well is because both the Brewmaster and the Dragon Knight were on their own lanes at one point. And so, I mean, they're sitting at 16 and 17, and Slardar is level 13. Which, you know, we've talked about in previous casts, and that's just the
nice
thing.
shot.
When you've got those supports with you, when you're doing the 2 protect 1 on your safe lane, you have to make them do stuff. I mean, rotate, pull, keep camps. You can't. And a lot of the early game, they were just kind of sitting there. I hadn't even considered that.
Well, and they needed to because of how aggressive KTW was being, and they got those 2 early kills.
I mean, that's true. There was a reason for it. It's not like they were just doing it because they were idiots.
Yeah, they're out for blood, and so while it would have been better to be doing other things and
Meanwhile, over
getting that
here,
experience,
the Dire Jungle.
Dire's bottom tower
Flex
is under
gonna get
attack.
caught out by 13-14, shackled up and killed. They're going in for the tier 3 on bottom though. There's the Slithering Crush. There's a skewer onto Wildman on the back, or to bring him back out of the base. He pops.
KSY still.
Yeah. Slardar ends up going down. Like the levels really are fucking him at this point.
Yeah,
And
there's-
SP is gonna pop his flesh golem to try to get away, and I think he won't have a problem with it. Of course, at this point, Planet Hype needs to start pushing out some lanes, start taking some towers. I mean, it's kind of a similar situation to last game, where KTW, by the 30-minute mark, had pushed all the way up to their tier 3s. Wow. And then Nas is going to end up going down as well. And Fearboner being very ballsy. Dragon Tail, Decrepify, Life
Oh,
Drain.
and there's the
Yeah.
life drain.
The first time I saw you.
Oh my god, Flex, nobody!
Life
no!
drain again. Oh no.
Oh, Dragon Tail,
What
the
life drain
telekinesis. Yeah, well, I mean, did he pick up the Ag Scepter? He did. Yeah, there's no cooldown on it with the Ags. Okay, KTW, guys, stop feeding them. Okay, here we go. Here's a return kill. Possibly, if he pops the life drain, he's gonna push him out. He's gonna kill him. Holy shit! They are not respecting this life drain at all.
God damn, man.
That, like, Emery, space created. Because in
Yeah.
the meantime, you got Rabbit up at the top lane, you've got 13-14 in the middle lane. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to live that one out, Rabbit.
Yeah. And looking at the gold graph, that's, I mean, you can see the 2 big dips, 2 big fights going, Planet Highway. Well, I mean, 2 big fights followed by a series of just blatant and merciless feeding.
So
from
before
KTW.
before we look at the XP graph, want to say it's in Planet Knight's favor. Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, wow. So
And-
this is looking kind of rough for KTW.
Another instance where the gold graph and the experience graph are 180 out from each other.
Mm-hmm.
And normally they jive pretty well. You see one high, you're going to see the other one high. But we've seen that several times in these past couple of months doing this. That they're just so evenly matched so often that this is at least the third time that I've seen that. And I don't know if it's rare. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know why I would immediately go to self-degradation, but
Because you're right most of the time when you do that thing.
always right, but I'm always dumb.
No, you are right. They generally kind of coincide, but I think in this case where you did see the what was it, 3 different players at various points, mid and then rotating in the offlane top, or not the offlane top, but the safe lane top,
Radiant's top tower
getting
is
solo
under
experience.
attack.
And so in those instances, you can see these big, like really big discrepancies. Oh.
So it's surprising,
Radiant's top tower is
with
under
that
attack.
in mind, it's surprising, oh no, not looking good for the middle lane. They're going to take this tower down? What are they doing? Are they just looking for peoples?
Yeah, well, I mean, they were smoked up in the dire jungle looking for people, and they're going to rotate down to defend their tier 3, which still hasn't dropped. It holds strong. They need to be careful, though. See, the only thing is they don't have, and maybe this is what was fucking up Planet Hype initially, is they don't have as powerful of ability to initiate as KTW has. And by they don't have as strong, I mean they've got almost nothing. I mean, I guess... Oh, okay, cool. Brewmaster does have a blink. I don't know when he picked that up.
Okay, and so
So
you can...
there's your initiation.
Yeah, and so you can blink in and slam.
Yeah, blink
whatever,
in.
Whatever that... Thunderclap, thank you.
Here we go. I want to see Emery just life drain them all to death. Go ahead and form a queue right here. Carries in the front, supports in the back. And when you say the word queue, you have to have at least a semblance of a British accent.
If not just outright mimicking Eddie Izzard.
That wasn't mimicking Eddie Izzard.
Not that time.
So, like, when you say Q, you have to be mimicking Eddie Izzard?
Especially if you're going to talk about lining up to die.
What? Like, I understand the bit, I'm familiar with the bit, but I don't think that plays, man. I think you're just reaching. Over here by the top rune spot, skewering on Rabbit. It looks like, nope, there's the split. That's going to get him out of the trouble. Salmon comes in, Poison Nova. SP just falls. Fear Boner just falls to the life drain, as I wanted. He queued up, he heard me.
Life drain.
Yeah, life drain. Oh, and a very fortunate haste. But yeah, the poison sting's gonna be enough to finish him off. Flex, trying desperately to stay alive.
And the life drain.
And the life drain. Yeah, there's the blink, thunderclap, and
the life drain.
Jesus, Emery is
He's
what did she say? Unstoppable.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Man, things are officially rough.
Yeah, they were down pretty far too. I mean, as far as the kill
Radiant's
ratio
middle tower is under
went,
attack.
they had a lot of kills. KTW had a lot of
Dire's
kills over
top
Planet
tower
Hype.
has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Wow. Meanwhile,
Dire's bottom
Salmon
tower
could
is
not
under attack.
defend his
Radiant's
top
middle
tower
tower is under attack.
against the catapult.
Dire's bottom tower has
And then they
fallen.
couldn't defend the bottom. The empire is crumbling at the height of the strength.
The more you tighten your grip,
The more systems slip through your grasp. Was it
slip through your
stars?
fingers.
Damn it.
I think it's
Whatever.
the more you tighten your
knows-
grip, Tarkin, the more systems slip through your fingers.
Everyone knows that paraphrasing is perfectly acceptable for Star Wars fans.
Perfectly okay enough.
Ooh. That's gonna slow him down a little bit. Yeah, just the frost blast into the fountain.
That's. I wonder if he knew that was going to happen.
I mean, why not? Of course, Emery can just life drain back up.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower
well,
is under
Salmon
attack.
has to just kind of sit there because it prevents all healing, even fucking fountain healing. It's actually pretty infuriating, which is why I love Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition with Blood Seika. Or how did you say it was pronounced? Didn't you say like Suka?
Oh, Bliatsuka.
Well, Blood Suka. Okay, yeah. I wasn't going for the
Oh,
comp.
yeah, well, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't going for that. So thanks.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, really? Anyway, yeah, his ability to track targets that are low. I love making those long range hits. But it's not about me. It's about the game, which was a lot more exciting about 5 minutes ago. So we need to go back to that part. Let's go ahead and take a look at the items. Wildman. I'm actually not sure what he's going to go for. I don't know that he needs to worry about
Radiant's
the
bottom
damage
tower
that
is under
KSY
attack.
can put out right now. And so he might just be going straight damage.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, and Emery, as we have seen, has all that he needs in the form of the Aghanim Scepter.
He's done. Yeah, he's done picking up shit. He's just going to hoard gold and buy wards and shit for other people.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to start buying wards now.
I definitely have a newfound respect for Pugna due to Emery's expert play. And you know what? These nether wards can be really awesome in a fight. You don't get much opportunity to use them, but they can be pretty cool. I've seen some kills with those nether wards.
Yeah, and there's the mass
Radiant's
TP
bottom
reaction down
tower
defend
is under attack.
defend the bottom tier 2. Except for KSY, who's just going to sprint over there. Man, KSY is super sad right now. Helm of the Dominator and a Black King bar. Wow. I was like, holy shit, is he doing Roche?
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
He is not farming enough. Like, he could have done it earlier with the amplify damage. Definitely.
Sorry, that sounded serious, and I meant it sarcastically.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
it's so hard to tell.
I'm bad.
You're bad. Was
That
you're bad
sounded
part
like
sensitive?
what I was, it sounded like what I said, but I wanted to say more. I'm bad at talking.
Yeah, I know. And so, just back to farming.
Hey, let's look at those graphs. XP graph.
Because we have
20,000.
nothing to talk about.
Right. This is my go-to. I'm like, gotta fill some fucking time here. 20,000 in favor of Planet Hype as far as XP goes.
Ooh,
And then
I like this.
about 5,000 in favor of KTW and gold.
Okay. Damn it. I thought they were going to go for some next level ganks.
Obviously, they're worried about giving away
Well, I
their
mean,
position.
I guess they couldn't, because Planet Hype has just been sitting in their fucking base. But I do like that they smoked up just to make sure that there weren't any wards watching them.
And do they? They don't really have much in the way of split pusher. Like they have again great team fight for
Radiant's
the
top
tree
tower
Weasles,
has
but
fallen.
Yeah.
the ability
But the
to
Amplify-
keep pushing out these
Roshan
lanes
has
and
fallen to the Radiant.
I mean, Magnus can do it a little bit with the Shockwave. Similarly, Rubik with his Fade Bolt. But yeah, they really don't have that same sort of pushing power. Or the sort of pushing power that they would.
but obviously that's not part of their original plan.
Was not part of the original plan, yeah.
No.
But now
Yeah.
the original plan has failed, and so they kind of have to.
And I
They're
imagine
having to
they
go
thought-
to Plan B, and first part of Plan B is Aegis on Slardar.
imagine
'cause
they
he's
thought
been
the
going
game
down
would've been
really
over by now.
All right, Fear Boner. I want to see that fucking Blink RP. I want to see V.
I want to
Link
see
RP.
the best skewer.
Of course, the problem is that Planet Hype knows that there's the danger of the Blink RP. There's the danger of the Frost Blast. So they are well spread out here.
Dire's middle tower.
Thunderclap into Primal Spirit. Sprite. There's the RP once again. A good, really good job on shutting down those Primal Spirits.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But he's still gonna make it away. There's some Cyclone onto Wildman, and then Shackles onto KSY, and he's gonna go down. H is popped. Yeah. That sucks, yo. Ooh, immediate blink away. We into the sprint. He's out of there. Flex, buddy.
Dire's middle tower is
I
under
think you're
attack.
gonna die.
I lost.
Naz. Oh, similarly, the life drain. Oh, where's the dragon tail to keep him in place? Yeah, there it is.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, by the Roche pit, SP all shackled up. Rabbit just punching him in the face. That was brutal.
Well, those are the kinds of engagements they have to expect now. But what are you going to do? Just stop playing?
Exactly.
Have another. I insist.
Better move fucking faster. You know what? Just, oh, I was going to
know where
say
he is?
just TP. Just TP out.
But maybe he's gonna try it. Maybe he's gonna fucking YOLO this.
Blink away silently.
Like a fish. I think they know that he
All
didn't.
quiet,
okay,
like, yeah. Now they're like, oh, damn it, he was there the whole time.
So yeah, like you said, KTW. What other choice do they have? And I think you're right. I don't think they really have much of a choice. I mean, they can go back into the jungle, start farming. But the problem is, I think that Planet Hype should feel comfortable enough that they'll just push out all the lanes, and the next thing you know, while you've been farming, they now have your tier 2s, or they're sitting on your tier 3s. But that may be unavoidable, because, I mean, SP sitting on the Undying is the highest farmed on KTW right now, sitting at 1,300. He's actually above Emery on Pugna.
That is 1,000.
Oh, I'm sorry, 13,000. Which is bad. Well, I don't know. Slardar isn't too far behind. KSY isn't too far behind. And I've never seen him do a bad job of farming, so he's catching up, and you can't help but catch up when you're that low level, killing people who are, 4 or 5 levels above you.
He sucks, but he'll eventually suck less.
I mean, yeah. See, this is the other thing. Like Planet Hype, they have done a great job of defending their bases, or defending their base, like 3, 4 different occasions at this point.
Except for when they let the creeps take out their towers.
Except when they let the creeps take out their towers. Yes, that was kind of stupid.
Minor point.
Dude, those catapults, they're so hard to kill sometimes, and they won't attack anything but your goddamn tower.
Yeah.
But I also think that they need to be a little bit more proactive.
Well,
I mean, I understand
as long
wanting-
as they think they can take the team fight easily, then
Yeah,
Why?
but look how much room they're giving KTW to come back.
but especially you got the plague wards,
Like, KSY is farming their goddamn ancients.
you got the nether wards, you got the serpent wards. There's a lot of fucking wards going around here, and
The ward strat, yeah.
they're all static, and so I don't know. Can you very effectively push out and expect to take every fight?
I think so. Fuck,
Long-
just like group
long
of
as-
5, go straight down the middle.
As long as you got Pugna's life train.
As long as you got Pugna's life drain. I mean, Decrepify does a great fucking job at pushing. Ether Shock does a great job at pushing. Hell, even Flame Breath. And so it looks like they're gonna do maybe just that. Or maybe this is like, you know what, guys? We're done for the day. We've explored the ancients. We should go home and defend our base. I'm sorry, that's really shitty to Planet Hype. But come on, man, make some shit happen.
Please play this game.
It's looking like it's gonna be another hour-long game.
Yeah.
You called it.
I didn't want that to be the case.
Okay, so Dragon Knight's got
Go this way.
AC and a Chrysalis. So he's pretty in charge. Brewmaster picked up an Ags. Or no, he's had an Ags, hasn't he? I see. The only reason I think that might be the case is because, again, everyone except for Wildman wants to pick up a fucking Ags. And are they gonna see? Yeah, like they're letting them farm the jungle, and finally they're gonna go and do something about it. Smoked up, ready to go, right past the wards. They were useless, you fools! What,
Only
is it a
thought
trap?
you
Look
were
at 'em.
safe.
Look at how they're sitting behind the trees and stuff. That's awesome. Here comes the Frost Blast. It's going to hit Salmon, Rabbit, and Emery. But Emery doesn't care. Here comes the Life Drain. Plague Wards, or Serpent Wards are dropped. Shackled up on SP. Emery is going down, and there's the Shatter. Meanwhile, Chaos Mind's going to end up going down. Fear Boner, get out of there. It's going to blow. Oh, he's just slowed so hard by the Poison Sting. Mech tries to keep him alive. Oh, he's finally gonna fall. Flex is also gonna fall. Rabbit just hitting them mad crits, yo. SP, there's the Thunderclap. And he is likely dead as well.
Life drain.
Oh, and it's another full team wipe. Damn it. It seemed like the beginning of that fight was so good. Like it seemed like they were gonna have it.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good counter initiate that just nothing happened with.
Yeah. And here they are, grouping up, pushing down the top lane. They should have no problem with this tower. Given the time, possibly even the tier 3. Ooh, even though that does sting a little.
Yeah, it's like putting on cologne after shaving or after
Yeah.
shaving. I don't wear either, so
Aftershave, yeah. Which is like, hey, I know, let's just put rubbing alcohol on my face. It smells kind of good.
closes the pores or something.
I don't even know. I think it was the school of thought that like, oh, razor burn, oh, ingrown hairs, oh, acne. Just anything alcohol-y. Anything with alcohol in it just helps it up. Of course, now it's moisturized.
Well, after you shave, you should obviously scrub your face with Proactive.
Yeah, and then some pumice.
Yeah. And that's what we're down to talking about now.
Yeah.
Hey, what are those graphs doing? Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, Planet Hype is going to give him the full outer tower treatment. Like, you
Full
know,
treatment,
sometimes
yeah.
you're just winning really hard, and you're like, fuck it, let's just throw it and end. We've got KTW
Radiant's
once
bottom
again
tower is under attack.
on the prowl, except now without Chaos Y on the Slardar. Smoked up, they're going to come in behind him. Here comes the Frost Blast. Nope, not going to hit anyone.
Catches Emery.
Emery does end up going down. Flex goes down in response, though. Fear Boner ends up going down as well. Yeah, SP goes down. Shit, just, I mean, too much damage coming out of Wildman. And all I can think is Brewmaster. Holy shit. The poison.
Yeah.
The poison.
Stings.
Yeah. Rabbit and Wildman just doing too much. And I mean, even there, the poison sting. I mean, they focused on Emery quite hard.
2 buybacks. Glyph. They're serious about protecting this base.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have no other choice.
We're gonna get all 4 of them.
Good timing on that pipe, though. KSY, though, gets shackled up, immediately stunned. Nice turnaround on that Dragon Tail by Flex, but ultimately will not be enough.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Official dieback?
Oh, yeah, official dieback, but again, they didn't have any fucking choice.
You could call GG.
Well, I was gonna talk to you about that, War. So, like...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Rabbit going on Naz. Naz trying to make it happen. And he actually might shatter Rabbit. Yeah, and he does get the kill. You know what Naz is saying? Fucking worth it. Here comes SP.
Worth.
Oh, wow. SP had a Hex.
Did he hit his
Flesh Golem's up. Hex is up. The Shadow Shaman, he goes down.
Fear Boner
Wow,
hit a skewer?
Ow. SP, where have you been, buddy? Doing work.
Been waiting for you.
Yeah. I mean, it only took him, what, a full round of deaths, and then a full round of diebacks, or no, 2 diebacks,
Two.
and then another 4 deaths, but they've prevailed. Their base still stands.
Well,
Well, 2/3 of their base still stands. Well,
and
no,
we still have 2 out of 3 towers, and that ain't
that ain't bad. I would do a Jack Nicholson impersonation, but I can't, sadly. That would have been awesome right there. I did have something for it, but I couldn't follow through.
Womp womp. It happens to the best of us. Surely, you don't mean you.
Fucking Samurai Salmon. Or is it just Samurai Salmon?
ASY, middle lane, Rabbit and Emery are all over him.
BKB,
BKB?
pop.
Yeah, run away. Super run away. Blink
Super
out.
Run away.
And immediately TP home.
No, KSY is a fucking farm lord. He's going back to farm in the jungle.
Nice.
Yeah, they felt it.
No words or
They
anything.
fucking felt it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Dude, like,
He's been fucking all day with that shit.
Naz, in general, I've got to say, has probably been one of the better supports that I have seen during our time casting. Like, he has been on with the plays time and time and time again. Rabbit in the Roche pit, getting got upon. Buddy Primal splits. KSY goes down to the Serpent Wards.
Oh, there's another skewer by Fearboner. And he goes down,
trying to
but
shut down the
Radiant's middle tower
Primal
is
split,
under attack.
but there was just no follow-up. Oh my god. Naz sitting in the fountain, desperately trying to not die because of the poison. And here comes another AA ult.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Surprise, motherfucker!
you're going to catch 4 out of 5. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Of course, no one's unfortunately, no one's low enough for it to kill him. But it does hurt. Rabbit's gonna go home. And now they are serious about the split push. Wildman's gone ahead and picked up some.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Are we
some
not going to
boots of
just
travel.
GG put? Well, I mean, they don't really have everybody, and I feel like they're going to need everybody to really get a good GG push in, because it's not going to.
That's what I'm saying. Like Rabbit has boots of travel. Wildman has boots of travel. They can be there to moment's notice.
Radiant's
I wouldn't be
middle
surprised to see
tower is under
13-14
attack.
pick up boots of travel. He's got the money for it. SP, I want to see that clutch base defense again, buddy. Well, I mean, clutch base defense on the back of your entire team dying, but still, I'm gonna say it was just you.
Very close to having 3 level 25s.
Yeah.
Planet Hype.
Yeah.
Which, these games are going fucking forever.
No.
Double damage.
And, I mean, maybe going super late will be in KTW's favor just because of the experience difference. I mean, eventually, once all of Planet Hype is 25, it's like KTW will be very close behind that, I think.
Yeah.
Just with a few kills, even though...
I don't know, the difference
Still
between level
soak up
17 and level 25 is fucking huge.
It's 12.
I don't know math at all.
I can't read. Another Ice Blast coming up.
Another great snipe.
Damn. Hits 3 once again. That's got to be very frustrating. Pipe. Pop this to soak up a
Fucking
little.
camper.
Right.
He's camping, bitch. CS, bitch. Yeah, I just imagine the vitriol coming from Planet
Here
Hype.
we go. There's the Blink Initiate by Rabbit. Gonna miss Naz. No, he actually did hit Naz. And there's the split. Cyclone onto Naz. Skewer back into a big
shit.
RP by Fear Boner, but unfortunately,
No
nothing to
follow-up.
follow up with.
No follow-up. Everybody else is so occupied.
KSY popped his BKB, was trying to do it, but he will fall as well.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
We're
attack.
still going to pass my Naz, and I think this is just going to
There it is. GG.
Radiant's middle
Very
Okay.
exciting
attack.
second game.
Yeah.
Only 3 minutes shorter than the first game.
Dire victory.
In quadruple the kills! I don't know if that's true. I don't remember anything about the last game.
Anyway, it was
Some card is the game, though.
the same fucking thing as last game.
Yeah. Yes. Like, definitely.
Same fucking thing. It's gonna
But I
take
would
an hour,
say-
but
I would
we are
say-
gonna fuck you.
Yeah. I want to say simultaneously harder from Planet Hype, but also a little bit more timid from Planet Hype.
Well,
As far as their
well, I don't
kind of
know
back
because
control of the game. Even though they were very cautious in the last game as well, but
incredibly cautious. Like, how long were they just sitting around in their goddamn base with their dicks up their own asses?
most of the game, by my reckoning.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, but
Anyway.
still, they like this was a lot more fun than the last bullshit game. Seriously, guys. Well, it was the Clinks, and
This
it was completely different strategies, and so I just think overall it was more interesting.
It was definitely enjoyable.
And so that's
Unfortunately,
gonna.
Yeah, KTW just couldn't pull it up.
So
They had a window and they missed it, unfortunately. Womp womp.
in closing here, you'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah, sorry.
KTW, leaders of the pack, taken down by number 7 Planet Hype, and
That wild card though.
that's just what happened. And so that's 2 positive wins. Very positive, of course, it's positive. Very good wins. Yeah. For Planet Hype, I just mean that like it's gonna bump them up in the rankings.
Winning is not bad, as it turns out, in this tournament.
That is the objective, and they have accomplished it. And so that's going to do it for us tonight. We may be playing another game here in a minute, but I don't know. We'll see. It's a little late, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna whatever.
Yeah, fucker. Anyway, so that's going to conclude tonight's broadcast. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. For DotaBattles.com, I am Warbond,
And I'm Despair.
and we'll see you next